96.7 The Beat, the A's, hip-hop and R&B. What's happening in the world? I'm Moran Tha Man, and I'm in the presence of somebody that's just dope, talented. You're probably familiar with his face on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, man, because some people may not be here, but go ahead and do it, bro.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Caleon Fox.
Hey.
Also known as Sensei LaFox out
Yes.
here in Atlanta, HoodRich Radio. Man, we getting it lit out here.
We are definitely getting it lit. So first things first, ladies and gentlemen, he is not just the guy that blew up one night. He has more to offer than that. He's just not that. So other than,
Yes.
your videos and your music, how did you really get started with your craft? Because you do a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it just started off as just for fun with my younger brother and my younger cousin. Like, I was 12. Like, I just had him in these random outfits, and then it was really weird, really goofy. And, it just kind of just started off there. And then, like, from there on out, like, I did a lot of different videos as I was coming up, and then, like, music as well. But I started off not doing music off the bat because I hated my voice. It was, like, it was really high and squeaky.
Yeah.
And so I just wrote instead of actually, like, doing anything with it.
Okay.
But once I got to the age of, like, I think 18, I put out a song, and it's a spinoff. I don't know if you're familiar with Earl Sweatshirt from Odd Future.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a song that he made, and I ended up flipping the beat, and I called it Booty Crack.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a spinoff of it was called Dead Ass. That's why. And like, I did a spinoff of that. And when I dropped it, like, a lot of people liked it. And, well, I mean, it wasn't like a whole lot, but to me, it was a lot at the time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, wow, I could actually really do this music thing. And so I just kind of stuck with that and just kept at it. And same with the videos. Like, I started off doing dance videos. I was doing party videos just to make some money.
Right.
Then I started doing skits. And then that's when I made the Now I'm Mad video in 2016. And I just kind of used that to just capitalize off of that little buzz that I had going and went on with it.
Man, look at you now. And it's interesting that you bring up the Now I'm Mad video, because I feel like when it comes to, like, the Vine world, you were, like, the last, like, person to, like, really pop on Vine. So how do you attribute some of your success to some of the outlets that we've had?
Well, yeah, I mean, for one, I never wanted to be a Viner, like, which is funny. So that's why when people walk up to me, they're like, yo, you're that guy from Vine. I'm just like, never wanted to be that guy.
Right.
Like, if you saw me on Vine, like, man, it was if it was like a viral one, it was most likely someone reposting it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd always just wanted to make videos and just make music and get known off of the internet. Like, yes, on the internet too, but just beyond the internet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was just funny, like, when people come up to me. And,
I mean, you really started a trend with that Now I'm Mad, because you
most
really
definitely
started, like, literally once that happened, I think maybe like a good 20 followed after that, and they all got around. So do you feel like it's safe to say that you're somewhat of a trendsetter?
Yes.
Word.
I could say that.
How does it make you feel?
I mean, it's tight. I mean, I always knew that I was some type of leader of some sort. And, like, it was funny, like, my parents always told me, like, you're gonna be a leader. And, like, I've always had, like, my younger sibling, or like my younger brother and, like, younger cousins and all that kind of look up to me. So I knew I was gonna be somewhat of a something, you know what I mean? But, like, for the Now I'm Mad video, it was so random, because, I mean,
what made you make it? Like,
bruh, like, so I was always trying to make skits with my homies. And they just weren't on the same page as me.
Right.
So I got to the point where I was like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to set up my tripod and just do this on my own. And I saw the original video of the girl screaming, and I was just like, I could flip this and do something with it. And so, yeah, I mean, I flipped the video, made it a thing, and I mean, I knew it was going to do good, but I didn't think it was going to do that good to where, like, people made remakes of it. And I was like, all right, you guys are getting out of control of this. Like, I'm not really trying to make this a thing, but whatever, you know. But, yeah, it was very cool.
That's what's up, man. So going back to the fact that you are a trendsetter, you're in Atlanta, the land of people like Yachty. It is safe to say that you really did help take the song one night, and it became what it became. So how do you feel knowing that you contributed to that success? Yeah,
I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't like when people come up to me and say, like, oh, you put them on. Like, I hate that.
Right.
It's just like, bro, the song made the video and the video made the song. Like, I just
y'all
look at it as
somewhat
that.
helped each other.
Yeah, and I mean, like, what I learned from that was just like, oh, like, it gave me the idea to even use my own music and my own videos, because I'm like, all right, if I have that much impact with my videos to where, like, I can make a song become popular, then why can't I do the same for my own? And so that's when I decided to, because I was trying to figure out, like, how can I transition from the YouTuber to actually being known as an artist without being the YouTuber that's like, oh, check out my mixtape, by the way, you know? So with that, I just started playing my own music and my videos, and then people began to ask, like, oh, who is that? What is that song? And then I gave them the link, and it was just so, you know, it was so fluent and so organic that I just kind of went on with just doing it that way. And that's how I was able to make the transition. And, you know, I'm still continuing because I feel like people still aren't on the Super Music page, like knowing that I'm an actual artist yet, but it's working, you know. So
when it comes to like your actual music, because you know some of your stuff, you know, it's funny, it has like a little charm to it. Have you ever been in a scenario where you find people, they take your music not as serious as they should, because a lot of your stuff is funny?
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is, so yeah, like people will look at like the most popular song that's out right now is like No Swag, No Swag, and the Do-Rag song. Like those are real.
And they slick, low key, go hard.
Yeah. I mean, what I was trying to do, I was like, all right, I'm going to take these topics, and I want it to be like goofy in a way, but there's going to have like something behind it. Like with No Swag, No Swag, you watch the video and you think, all right, like he's in this weird ass, like, you know, haircut. He's got these glasses. I only have one leg, you know. He's got this goofy outfit. And they're just doing some weird things. And you're just like, all right, like I don't know what he's talking about, but it's funny and it slaps, you know. Yeah. But what I was going for was like the true definition of like no swag to me, like what it means is not allowing yourself to get caught up in like people's opinion and like with them telling you what you should wear or like how you should look. Like one of the lines is saying like, oh, she's I don't remember the line off the back. I have to sing it, but like I'm talking about like girls having like fake butts, and it's like no offense to girls with fake butts, but it's just like I know people that are like, I want to do this because I feel like this guy's gonna like me if I do this, and I just feel like if that's what you want to do, cool, but I don't think it's necessary, you know, to do that, to like change yourself to look good for someone else, you know.
I dig it.
And so, I mean, like even like me in the past, like I mean, I used to get made fun of for my pants flooding, you know, and I was just like, well, I mean, I like how my pants look, you know, and I've had people say, oh, you should get pants that fit, and it's just like, no, I don't want to do that, you know. It's just me doing my thing. So that's what no swag is like means to me. And like as for the do-rag song, I mean, it's a song about do-rags, you know, and like
who didn't wear a do-rag?
Exactly,
like,
it's for the culture.
It's for the culture.
You know what I mean? It's so like, I was just like, you know what? I want to take a topic that's completely random but relatable, and it's going to be playful, but it still slaps, you know? Because I feel like a lot of people are on this wave where it's like people talk about drugs, people talking about money, people talk about materialistic things. And it's just like, man, like everybody's on this, and there's so many other things to talk about. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to talk about something completely random. I'm going to do do-rags.
Right, do-rags by the ocean.
Do-rags by the ocean. And I mean, you just can't go wrong with that.
You really can't, bro.
You know?
Like wearing a do-rag by the ocean is a very relieving feeling.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you get the flap going.
Exactly, bro.
Wind
like,
action.
You know, I got dreads, but I used to have waves. I used to be on swim.
Yeah, there we go.
See, I can relate.
Yes.
There it is. Thank you for making relatable music for us, bro. I appreciate you.
That's what I'm here for. I'm just here to make healthy music, make people be like, dang, this guy, I know where he's coming from.
Yep.
I'm right there with him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So who are some of your inspirations? Because like we said, you know, comedy, music, acting, you know, you really are a jack of a lot of trades, even when it comes to editing your own videos. So who are some people that have inspired you?
Oh, man. Tyler.
Okay.
The creator. Huge influence. I mean, I remember when I was listening to his music, that was like a part of my life where I was trying to figure myself out. I didn't really know. Like, I felt like I knew who I was, but I didn't get, like, I was just like, man, like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I went from playing basketball to I wanted to be an animator. I wanted to be a photographer. I wanted to be a graphic designer. And it was just like, And, you know, like I said, so many different people telling me to do so many different things. And I just felt like, I don't know, it just kind of helped seeing someone that just did not care. And, like, he's another example. Like, I remember the first song I heard was VCR Wheels. And it was funny to me because I'm like, this video is so weird, and I'm like, is this guy like what is he like? Who is this guy? You know, I'm like, is he a Satanist? Like, what is he got? He's kidnapping this girl, and I don't know, it's just really weird to me, but it stood out to me obviously because it had me thinking and wondering. And then I saw Yonkers And I was like, oh, nah, this is...
Yeah, he shut the game down.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, I'm cool off, bro. But then I still kept thinking about it, like wondering. So I started watching interviews. And that's when he was just talking about, man, like I said, same thing. People are only rapping about this thing, like the generic, materialistic, whatever. And he's like, I'm just going to rap about whatever. And I want people to get the reaction of like, this guy's crazy or this guy's weird,
right?
And just to show people like, I'm just going to rap about whatever because that's what everyone else is rapping about. And I don't know, it's just really cool to me to kind of see that. And then finding out like what his bigger picture was and seeing that he does a lot of, like, he's into fashion, he's into the production,
and the thing is, it's like everything, and I feel like y'all can really relate to this. It's like between you and Tyler, it's like everything that y'all do, y'all actually do them well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, like Tyler, he doesn't just do fashion. Like, he does it and he does it well. He doesn't just make beats, he produces and he does it well. Like, you make your skits, but they're funny. Like, they're actually funny. Your music actually slaps. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So, like, hit him, Donald Glover, he just dropped This Is America. It's like, come on.
#1 song in, 2 days?
It just pisses me off because I know so many people that used to, like, talk down on him. And I'm just like, you guys don't know. Like, this guy is raw. And it's just, like, so many people jumping on the bandwagon. It's funny, but, hey.
Where was y'all at when Royalty was out, bro? Where was y'all at with Cul-de-sac, bro?
Freaks and Geeks,
man. Oh, my God.
Freaks and Geeks is what
longest text message ever. Where was y'all at?
Campfire.
Oh, jeez.
So, I mean, that was tight. In high school, I listened to The Dream a lot.
Okay.
And I also listened to T-Pain a lot.
Okay.
And so
a lot of Atlanta influences.
Yeah, man. It was just that the production, the sound, the vocal compression, the auto-tune. It was just like the style of it was just so different. And I mean, back in 2008, 2009, that wasn't really a thing yet. I feel like people were just starting to jump onto like the Atlanta stuff, I feel like at least from where I was from, in Cali. And it was just so cool just seeing something different from what I've been seeing like all my life when I was younger. And yeah, like there's other ones, but like I could just say off the top of my head, like those 4 were really huge to me. Yeah.
So what's like the overall goal for you? Like what's the main thing you're really trying to do?
I mean, I've got this Live Healthy shirt on, and I mean, basically what it is I want to. So, I mean, for me, I want to say, like, I want to be a musician. I want to be, a director. Like, right. I know that for a fact. And actor. And I know that for a fact. Like, I know I want all that. That's, like, my big thing. But as for, like, the meaning behind, like, the, my whole Live Healthy motto and everything, I'm just trying to show people, like, look, like I said, there's a million other things you can do and rap about besides the typical.
Right.
And... like, if that's what you're around, it's just, like, cool. Like I said, there's no, like, shade to that style of music, but there's just so many other things to talk about. And I just feel like, even just, like, with the drugs, like, I hate seeing that it's so accessible to the youth. You know what I mean? And just seeing, it's just sad, and it's just, like, we've got artists dying and, like, people dying from this stuff, and it's like, yet we're still promoting it. And like Lil Peep just passed, not too long ago.
And that one was really painful because it's like Peep, I think he was in the city like 2 days before he died.
Yeah,
like he was in Atlanta. It was like, dang.
And it sucks because it's just like, all right, like he passed, and like people were just like, man, drug sucks, and like, oh, it's sad that he passed from that. But by the way, I'm smoking Xan and I'm smoking Xan, and it's just like, come on, man, like when are we gonna actually do something different? And it's like the youth and just like people are so easily influenced. Like when they see an artist that they look up to and that's what they're rapping about, then they're gonna become curious and influenced by that so easily because their role models doing that. So like what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to show like, look, bro, like I'm just trying to show, like, broadcast another message, like showcase another message of more on the positive note, but it's not corny, because I mean,
go to school, make good grades, guys.
Go to school, love your parents, stay away from cigs. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's like it's like I'm gonna do it the cool way, I guess you could say, you know. But just showing people like, bro, just be yourself. Stop trying to be like all these other people. Like, there's just I know a lot of people are trying to be other people, and it's just like, look, like it's cool to be influenced by someone, but you're not gonna be that person. You will never be that person.
Right.
And even though people may not accept you for who you are right now or maybe ever, like, that's not your job. Like, your job is just to be you, love yourself, be who you are, and just go with that. And I just feel like it's really challenging to do so nowadays, but it's possible, you know? And I mean, I've learned that because I've had a lot of people trying to tell me to do this and that, but I just did not care. And I was just like, I already know what I want to do. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm going to figure out what's the next step. But it's like, I'd rather at least try to go down this path and fail instead of not try it at all and try to do something else that has nothing to do with me and just, you know,
trying to make somebody else happy when, you know, because like if you're doing what you're doing, if you fail, you can always say I tried.
Yeah.
You can at the end of the day, you know what, I tried.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like you're not gonna make everyone happy.
Nah.
Like that's the thing. Like that's another thing. Like forget being accepted by everybody. Like just do you.
Facts.
That's it. Like,
that's what's up, man. So on that note, man, you definitely dropped some gems. Got any more advice you want to give to the people, my bro?
Man, love yourself, be yourself, and achieve.
Hey.
Nah, but yeah, man, just I'm just out here trying to spread this positive message. You know, you can tune in if you want. I promise you that if you do, you're gonna be in for a wild ride. You know, you can vibe with the stuff that I got going, but really listen to what I'm saying, because there's despite all the goofiness, like there's meaning behind what I say. Stuff is not just random hoopla. Like it's some real stuff I'm really trying to tell you guys. So vibe with it, listen to it, rock with it, live healthy.
That's what's up, man. So any shout outs, let everybody know what you got coming up. The floor is yours, bro.
Listen, man. Shout outs to my boy Vila. Hey.
Where's Vila at? Where's
Vila? Vila over
Come
here.
to the mic,
back.
bro. Come step up to the mic, Vila.
Step to the mic, man. Let them know what's up, man.
What's up, bro?
What's good?
But yeah, man, just shout outs to my team, like Jordan, Eunice, Zito.
Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah, my boy Jordan, Eunice, Zito. My mom. I love my mom.
Shout out to you. Hey, clap it up for the mom.
Clap it up for Miss Landa Crystal.
Clap it up for the mom. Clap it up for the mom.
Shout out to my little brother Anthony. Shout out to my boy Rome. Shout out to my boy Kyle. Just shout out to everybody that's like really out here, you know, listening to what I gotta say. Because I know I could be a little manny, a little crazy, but you know, like I said, there's a bigger picture behind it. If Only You Knew EP coming out soon. Okay. I got music, guys. Real good music.
Hey,
healthy music.
Yeah. And also, are you working on anime too?
So I've got
okay. Hey, let us know. The floor is yours.
I've got so we're working with Super Deluxe, and it's a show called Anime Fit 9000. It's about me trying to learn specific anime moves from various, you know, episodes of different shows.
They gonna teach you how to do the Kamehameha wave?
I'm trying to get to it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just learned how to pull the Z sword from Dragon Ball Z. I just learned how to do the normal consecutive punch from Saitama on One Punch Man. And there's gonna be many more to come. So
make sure you learn some moves from Afro Samurai too, bro. Bruh,
I already got it written down.
Oh, bro, you out of here, bro. You finna be out of here, bro.
I wrote down like a whole list of anime of just like, bro, I gotta get something from each of these, and we've got a lot of content, so.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for pulling up the HoodRich Radio, man. You definitely dropped a lot of gems. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing you continuously progress and prosper out here in this industry, man.
Of course.
So Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, where can everybody find you, bro?
Hey, man. So you could type in Sensei LaFox. That's SenseILEFOX. That's going to pull up a lot of stuff. You could type in my name, Caleon Fox.
Hey.
Caleon Fox. And like everything should come up.
There it is.
Tap in.
Type all that stuff in. You would definitely be in for a treat. So I'm Moran Tha Man, 96.7 The Beat, Caleon Fox. We out.
Yeet.